the warm-up can often be overlooked, and I want to show you a warm-up that can be effective for you to use before your workouts. It allows you to open up your muscles. What's up, guys? The warm-up is often overlooked. Maybe you just rush right into your workout, but what it can do is actually save you time. It allows your training time to be more effective, so you really don't have to take that time in the beginning to work up in weights. What's up, guys? The warm-up can often be overlooked. Today I'm going to show you a quick warm-up that's going to allow you to have a more effective workout. A lot of times we skip the warm-up altogether because we think we're going to save time. Well, actually, we're going to take longer building up in our sets in the beginning using lighter weights in order to warm up. So by warming up in the beginning, What's up, guys? The warm-up is often overlooked. So today I'm going to show you an effective warm-up that you can use before your training. Oftentimes we think we're saving time by skipping the warm-up altogether, but you're actually spending more time warming up in those beginning sets, working your way up. So if we're systematic about it, if we plug it into the beginning of our workout on purpose, and we look to open up the hips, we look to expose the body to new ranges of motion, and really increase the muscle fibers that we can connect to in specific movements, we're going to save time in the long run, and we're going to be more effective in our training. So follow this through. It doesn't have to take long. I'm going to show you 3 different moves, and you can just run it through one time. If you still don't feel like you're warmed up, feel free to take it through 2 to 3 times. If you speed it up, you can actually make this a full workout. So here we go. We're going to jump right in. You're actually going to need a slider. So right now I'm on hardwood floor, so I'm going to use a towel. I can certainly just use my socks as well, so I may do both. You can use a paper plate if you're on carpet or turf, and or a slider if you have one of those. So here we go. We're going to start with exposing the body to a bunch of range of motion, picking the speed up a little bit as we go. You're going to do a push-up position. You're going to step up high lunge, just like so. You're then going to bring your opposite foot up in the same position. You're going to reach overhead, stand up, come back down, place your hands down, step back with that same foot that came up second, alternate back and forth. Again, step up, high lunge, big chest, reach through that back heel. Join that other foot, sit down into the squat, reach overhead, opposite hand, reach overhead, and then stand up. Give me 3 each way. You can start to pick up the speed, but certainly take your time. Good, all right, stand up on your feet. So right from here, what I want to do is take a split stance RDL. So my base leg is my right leg, and that's the leg I'm going to put most of the weight on. My left foot, I'm going to go in line with my heel and about hip width apart. And that's just to use as a kickstand. I'm going to go slight bend in this down leg here to have access to the glute and the hamstring, not locking the leg out, okay? I'm going to drive my hips back. Chest is going to come down until I feel a stretch on that hamstring and glute. From here, I'm going to go prayer position hands. Keep that back hand so the leg or side away from that front leg. Keep it there, and then rotate up. Continuing to push that butt back towards the wall. Come back down. Now pull through with that hamstring and glute. Just like so. Okay, you got 6 each side. Hips go back. Keep it on this leg. You can almost pick up that back foot, touch, rotate up, pull through. Three more. Good, switch. Hinge, butt goes back, stretch the hamstring, stretch the glute. Right hand stays down, left arm rotates up. Warm-up's a great time to take note. Take note of how you're feeling for the day. Take note of what feels tight. This rotation is feeling a lot tighter than the other side, so I may spend a little bit more time in that position. Maybe an isometric hold with the rotation. Just like that. 3 more. Again, not much weight on that back foot. Time, good. All right, we're really gonna work on a single leg exercise here, but with the slider, so you got a little bit of assist. So my right leg's the base leg. That's where all the weight of my upper body is gonna be over top of. I'm not gonna move with the slider. I'm keeping my hips over this front leg. So from my ankle to my knee to my hip should be a straight line staying on that same side, okay? So I'm not moving away from that foot. Stay over top of that foot. So right here, I'm gonna push it back at a 45. I'm gonna try to get to parallel, but wherever you're at is fine. Okay, I'm gonna sink down as far as I can, continuing to keep that back leg straight. Sink my butt down, my ankle, my knee, and my hip is in the same line. Come over here so you can see straight ahead. So right here, it's straight ahead in the same line, hopefully. My hip isn't over to the side, and my knee's not to the inside. Straight line. Boom, drive back through that glute, that quad. We got 5 each, nice and slow. So again, I reach, challenge, try to get as low as I can go. Drive up. You can see I'm keeping the arch in my foot. Okay, we're getting into the details here. I'm not letting my ankle collapse to the inside. Something to think about as well, to be cognizant of. I'm screwing my foot into the ground, maintaining that arch of my foot. Super important to stay stable throughout the whole chain. It's okay if you can't get that low yet. Continue to work at it. Good, switch. Straight line. Take note if one hip feels tighter than the other. So maybe after this you need to go through some specific mobility drills. Maybe your hip flexor is extremely tight. Go ahead and click on one of the videos that helps with hip flexor mobility. Or you feel like your ankles may be limiting you from your knee being able to go over the toes here in a single leg variation. Go through some ankle mobility. Maintain that arch in the foot. Last one. Boom, that's a general warm up for you guys. We hit a lot of different muscles there. If you're doing upper body, maybe we go to a different warm up and you focus more on your shoulders. But that pretty much hit everything from our ankles up to our knees. We had a little bit of thoracic rotation there in that as well. So hope you guys like it. Continue to work on it. Continue to explore more range of motion. Have a great day.